Welcome to ACT Notes Tutorials. My name is Shelley, and I am going to give you a quick tutorial on the request for information. Or as we call it, RFI. A request for information is a standard business process whose purpose is to collect written information about the capabilities of various suppliers. It is often used in market research as a solicitation sent to a broad base of potential suppliers, for the purpose of conditioning suppliers' minds, developing strategy, building a database, for an upcoming contract competition. An RFI should be used when there are a lot of potential suppliers and you do not have the information you need about them. The definition for a request for information is a solicitation document used for market research to obtain general information from suppliers about their products, services, and capabilities. There are a number of benefits obtained from a request for information. These benefits include: the information is gathered in a formal, structured, and comparable way. This allows for better understanding of the capabilities of all suppliers. Second, the suppliers understand that there is a competition going on. This alerts them to be prepared for a solicitation. Third, you show that you try to act without a prejudice or with a preferred supplier. This shows them the process will be fair and they should participate. And lastly, you get a formal reply from the suppliers. This helps in determining the best acquisition approach. What are the steps to writing a request for information? The process of writing an RFI follows the same steps as writing any key document to include a request for proposal. Step 1. Form the team. The most important step is gathering the most knowledgeable and effective team members to write the RFI. The key players include the program manager, program contracting officer, and the RFI manager who is responsible for executing the development process. Step 2. Develop plan. A plan should address how the RFI content should be developed and the main goals to achieve. An effective plan that gives a timeline on when items are due and roles and responsibilities to all proposal team members. Step 3. Develop the outline. It is best to use a template because this will ensure all content will be included in the RFI. Step 4. Prepare the draft. The first rough draft is prepared by team members and reviewed by the program manager and stakeholder to ensure it will obtain all the information that is needed from suppliers. Step 5. Finalize RFI. The final RFI is prepared for team members and submitted to the program manager. Step 6. Submit to industry. The RFI is then submitted to industry. In the government, the RFI would be submitted to the System of Awards Management. The goal of any RFI developer is to make sure they obtain the information they seek to help in decision making. A few good questions to ask when developing an RFI include: Question 1. Does it request the information that is needed from suppliers? Question 2. Will it be easy to compare the information obtained? Question 3. Is there a clear format for response? Questions 4. Is there a time frame presented? Questions 5. Did you inform the supplier what the information will be used for? This will encourage them to respond. These questions will ensure that you develop a good RFI that obtains the necessary information from suppliers. What is contained in a government request for information? The following information is generally contained within every RFI. Confidentiality. What's the security classification? Introduction and purpose. What is the basic information for this RFI? Scope. What are the objectives of the RFI? RFI procedures. Information in this section include: how to deliver the answer, contacts, time frame, background description of what is requested, statement of need, requirements, and qualifications. Other content include conditions, which will be terms for future request for proposals. And lastly, the form for supplier to fill in answer to the RFI. These are the basic content that goes into any RFI. Thank you for watching this tutorial on the request for information. For more information, please visit the webpage. Congratulations for finishing this tutorial and thanks for visiting ACT Notes.